Hello and welcome everyone to another Starcraft 2 England cast. Now I have got an amazing set of games coming up and two real top-notch players, so I won't leave you in suspense any longer. It is between LiquidTLO and dignitasnani. So these really are two top-notch players. We've got TLO spawning as the blue Terran player in the north position, and we've got Nani as the red Protoss player in the south position. Now the map is Shattered Temple. It is however the MLG variety of it, which basically means that there's this supply depot here preventing any sort of walling off of the bottom of the ramp, which again is a good thing. Quite a few tournament maps do utilise that. Now there's split opinion in the community about whether it's good. It does limit early cheese, which can be done, but then likewise early cheese in tournaments can be interesting to watch, especially in like a best of 5 or something. If you do get that good cheese off, then it can really turn the tide, make the other player tilt, so many other things that can run into it. Now both players going for fairly standard builds at the moment, nothing exciting going on or anything really early pressure or all-in-ish. So basically two things to do as a bit of news. Firstly, I've set up my Twitter account at long last. I'll be posting links to all of my games there. You've probably seen the little Twitter thing down at the bottom of the screen. Basically, start following me and I'll keep that updated with all of my posts, all of my videos. Basically also use it to interact with anyone viewing my channel and videos, basically for any feedback, discussion, suggestions of replays, really just whatever I can. And the second thing is, I know some of my casts have got a strange humming sound in the background, and that actually comes from my PC fans because my mic setup isn't the best, and because of that I've decided to splash out on a brand new mic, set me back about 120 quid. So I'm hoping that'll come by about mid next week and it will set up and running, so hopefully after that point my sound quality will be vastly improved. Now what we have got here is a refinery on its out and running for TLO with 1 Rax. Meanwhile, the cybernetics core just starting up for Nani. He's getting his second gas now. And still both players going for pretty standard builds at the moment. I believe this game is actually just a practice match between them. And I mean, great players to practice with. I mean, as I said at the start of this cast, Nani and TLO are both amazing players. So we have actually got this factory going down, and TLO has pulled the SCVs out of the refinery, so getting just enough gas to make this factory. Probably going to be getting some Hellions, and meanwhile a pylon coming down here, so we could see some proxy action going on by Nani, and I'll be interested to see what he does here. He hasn't built any more gateways yet, getting a double gas, so I'm thinking Stargate play. Myself, I think he's going to do a proxy Stargate. Warp gate tech is being researched but not actually being chrono boosted. The chrono boost being used on this stalker, so this stalker may come and poke up here, just try and do some damage. Meanwhile, TLO has put guys back in gas and is getting his command center. Meanwhile, this factory is just finishing up, and as I thought, a Stargate is on its way out now for Nani. A proxy Stargate could do a lot of damage. It'll be very interesting to see what he follows up with. I mean, currently TLO just has this 1 barracks, just this 1 factory, and the factory making Hellions, so it'll be very interesting to see what's going on. And I mean, that Hellion will probably be used for map control, and this probe has been denied as of yet, so I don't actually know if Nani managed to get that scout off on the command center, but knows that there's not very many units there for TLO at the front, and this could be very effective. This stalker is on its way up now, and this probe's still sticking down. It'll be interesting to see what this probe does. But as of yet, that Hellion is actually going to see that stalker, so knows that there is a stalker on the field, but still nothing suspicious. And obviously the Hellion can easily outrun the stalker. Going to go and scout the close by air position first. Now that doesn't really matter. Still, this probe just sitting here, this could be interesting, and making a pylon. So actually with a voidway as well on it being warped, chrono boosted out actually. I mean, this pylon, the voidway is rallied over here. The pylon will give the energy required to be able to warp out some units up here, with the voidway giving the vision allowing it. So this could be a very nice play. Warp gate tech is now done. 2 more gateways are on the way. This voidway purely being used in order to gain vision. I mean, TLO has scouted that voidway. Now cancel that tech lab quickly. Going to try and get out as many marines as possible. Currently only 5 marines, I do believe, out there. A bunker on its way down now as well for TLO, but it's going to be no good because that voidway being used to give vision of the high ground, and there comes 2 stalkers. 2 stalkers already down there as well, shooting from the low ground. Those marines are going to die very quickly. SCVs are being pulled off for TLO just to try and keep those bunkers up. I don't really think there's anything else he can do. One Marine already down, and I mean, he's got nothing which can attack that Void Ray, and the second Void Ray just finishing up as well now. More Warpings are able to come in any second. I mean, those SCVs are just getting target fired down. Nani's in a great position here. I don't see any way in which TLO can come back. 2 Void Rays are now out. Only 1 Marine coming in at a time, and there's another walk-in of 2 more Stalkers, and there's the GG from TLO. Very, very, very nice play by Nani there. That proxy Stargate not actually being used necessarily for the Void Rays harassment itself, but purely just to give vision of this high ground to allow the hidden pylon to get the warp in. Beautiful, beautiful game. I'm going to do the second game of between these two right now, so I mean, hopefully they'll be both uploaded within a short time of each other, so make sure you check out the second game.